Hi, I'm Danielle and welcome to Books and Beyond. Today I have a book box that we have not seen on my channel very often this year, and that is the Bookish box. First of all, I will say that this box is a lot more interesting looking. The other ones, if you've seen my previous videos, they were like all plain boxes. They were just plain generic shipping boxes. So this is the first time I've seen one that actually has like their logo and like art on it and stuff like that. So that is an interesting take. And I believe this is a very long time coming box. There were delays. So without further ado, let's open it up and see. This is a book only box. They used to do books with goodies, but they no longer do that, which I'm actually okay with. So here we have our, oh my gosh, all kinds of stuff here. I'm trying to save it for the video. Okay. Yes, you're reading that right. It says April 2025. This, I've gotten, okay, I know I ranted in my other video about Fabled and how mad I am at them. Well, maybe I didn't rant enough, but I got Fabled books from early 2025 sooner than the Bookish box books, so whoops. And so if you watch my last video unboxing with Bookish and Spice, which is another Australian company, by the way, the Bookish box is based in the US, so they are not Australia. They are not far from any of us here in the US. Anyway, I kind of like learned some things from that, and one of those is that late boxes are no longer acceptable to me. So that being said, I don't know, this April is really, really late, and I now have trust issues because of Fable. So anyway, let's go ahead and look. I think we've got something in here. Okay, we'll look at that later, but let's look at the book first, because this is a book only box. And The Courting of Bristol Keats by Mary E. Pearson. It's kind of hard to see without tilting it in the light, because some of the letters here. So I've actually heard about this book. It sounded interesting. I'm not like Mary E. Pearson's other books really haven't sounded enough to make me want to read them, but I did read the synopsis for this one, and it sounded pretty good. So we have the sleeve here, which is nice bubble wrap. They never steal it. They never take it, which is fine with me, because, you know, I might need it. So they've been including these little stickers of the book cover. So let's take a look at the book. Let's look at the sprayed edges first. I will say the book's in really good condition, so it did come here safely. Like I said, didn't have to come that far. But we've all gotten that book in the mail that was like, run and keep running until the gods die, or you do. All right. And then we have, it looks like a fox, and that to me looks like either a weasel or a ferret, something. So some kind of critter. I will say that the cover of this is not wowing me too much. The art is really simplistic. It's not horrible though. I don't mind little critters and stuff. The crown looks nice, but it is very, it's just okay. I saw the Fairy Loot cover. I'm not, you know, I don't get that box from Fairy Loot, although now I'm wishing I did, because I actually like the Fairy Loot cover. It's this really pretty powder blue. It looks really nice. So that being said, let's look at the inside, because, you know, can't judge a book by just its cover, although we all do, admit it. Most of us do. I did like the foiling, the little like ferret and the little fox. That's actually kind of nice. I like the subtle foiling detail. That's not so bad. And then is it the same? Yeah, it's the same front and back. So let's look at our hardcover. Now this is very nice. This I love. This is what I'm saying here. Okay, hear me out. I feel like it's like, why even bother with the dust jacket when you have this right here, which is perfect to me. This is perfect. Like, I love this. This is good, you know? Got a little bit of damage on the corner there, but that's really nothing. That's not a lot. I know some people want absolutely perfect. You're not gonna get it sometimes, you know what I mean? But this is okay. That's not something that could be from me opening the book. And then we have the back here. It was a world of ogres and trolls, demons and dragons, kings and queens, sprites and jesters, and the gods who walked among them. Seriously, Bookish box, you didn't need all of this. You didn't need it. You just didn't. And then here we have our reverse dust jacket. Anger is good, rage is better, it sharpens the claws. And so here's this. Now this, I will say, it's a little too cartoony for me, you know? Again, I guess I'm just not a big fan of character art. It has to be absolutely beautiful, perfect, lifelike photo quality. I mean, I'm talking like, it has to be really good. And I've even seen some rough art that looks really good. And that one to me is just, it's just okay. It's not horrible. It's giving off like Disney princess vibes, which, hey, if that's your thing, that's cool. I love Disney princesses. I'm an adult now, for crying out loud. I don't live with my parents anymore. No, just kidding. Well, I don't. I'm kidding about it. I'm not implying it's bad. I'm just saying sometimes when needs must, you know, it's nice if you have a place to crash, right? Let's see. So we have our, yeah, this is our Bookish box. This is their other one. This is Darkly. So they did Firebird. Again, I did get the Fairy Loot edition, and I like the Fairy Loot one better. So, oh well. So let's see. So let's see. I'm gonna read this. It is thrilling romantic fantasy full of dangerous fae, dark secrets, and addictive romance. The first book in a new duology. Oh, there's gonna be a second one. Okay. Let's see. After losing both their parents, Bristol Keats and her sister struggle to stay afloat in their small, quiet town of Bowes Keep. When Bristol begins to receive letters from an aunt she's never heard of who promises she can help, she reluctantly agrees to meet and discover that everything she thought she knew about her family is a lie. Even her father might still be alive, not killed, but kidnapped by terrifying creatures to a whole nother realm, the one he is from. Desperate to save her father and find the truth, Bristol journeys to a land of gods and fae and monsters. Pulled into a dangerous world of magic and intrigue, she makes a deadly bargain with the fae leader, Tegan. But what she doesn't know is that he's the one who drove her parents to live a life on the run, and he is just as determined as she is to find her father, dead or alive. See, that sounds really good. So it's not a criticism. It's not the book's fault it looks the way it does. The book sounds really good. And I'm a person who reads the synopsis of things if I decide what I want to read. I don't necessarily go with what's trending, okay? I'll put it that way. Because some of the stuff that trends is not for me. I know it's not, because I read the synopsis and I'm like, that doesn't sound like a story I'd be into. Now, sometimes I'm convinced otherwise. Because sometimes the summaries don't really give you a good vibe. I do read reviews too to kind of get an idea. This book sounds good. I love this green cover. That's why I don't even want to show this anymore. Like, I want this to go away, you know, because this is so beautiful. This is so beautiful. This is the perfect green too. So I love this. So I will say, because they are so far behind, I might be canceling Bookish Box because I really just don't want to get stuck again with funds on the table and no book to show for it. So I will say that is something that I am going to be more conscious of. Oh, and by the way, you never looked at what came. This was supposed to be like the sorry your book is extremely late gift, I think, if I recall. I think that's what they said. No, it's not in here. I think I saw it in an email because usually this box does not come with stuff. So I'm guessing this is the apology thing. And what this is it's like a little book caddy, like, I don't know. I tried to put these together once and I failed miserably, but basically it's a, let's see if I can do this. It's basically like a little book tote. And the last time I got one of these, I took these things off. Don't take these off, but they look like they don't belong, but I guess they do, so just know that. But anyway, yeah, so you just like, I guess you just it snaps together. It just snaps together, and it's a little thing. I don't know how it's go like that. Maybe nope. Okay, no, it doesn't like that. Anyway, I'll figure it out eventually. But anyway, it's supposed to be a little like a book caddy, which, to be honest, this is like really narrow, so this would fit some of my paperbacks, but not necessarily anything else, if that makes sense. This probably would not fit. Oh, you know what? It goes like this. You see, I'm so bad at putting stuff together. This is not for me. You know what I mean? Anyway, you get the idea. It's supposed to be like a little, I'll fix it later so it looks nice, but it's supposed to be like a little book caddy, which, like I said, this will fit like some paperbacks that I have, but it's really narrow, so it's not going to fit. Like, I don't even think it'll fit the book it came with, to be honest. I'm being honest. Yeah, no, that does not. No, it doesn't. I know, you came here to watch me struggle, right? Anyway, beautiful hardcover, naked hardcover edition. It's beautiful. This, not so much. It could have been better. It needs to be cleaner. This is not horrible. It's just not what I would display personally. So anyway, so that is it. So like and subscribe if you'd like to see more book unboxings. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye.